Hey everyone, Anton Crowley here from Dropship Lifestyle. Today is Thursday, December 15th. That means, of course, it's another episode of Dropship Weekly. And as usual, I'm going to get into a bunch of questions from our forum and Facebook group, share some tips on that, share some success stories. But first, I wanted to talk about the holidays because, right now it's December 15th, 10 days out before Christmas. What's that? 21 days, yeah, I'm good at math, 21 days before New Year's Eve, and I just want to make sure that you are planning your holiday promotions. And hopefully this is something you've been doing already leading up to now because it is getting so close. But even if it's not something you could still go ahead and implement today, definitely you want to get creative with your holiday sales. Christmas is a great opportunity to obviously, do customized discounts. You could change your Hello Bar coupon code to be something relevant to the holidays. You should definitely show off on your product pages when the items will be delivered by. So anyone that's going to shop online right now, the biggest question they have is, will I receive this item by Christmas? If you're using the Dropship Lifestyle Shopify theme, it already has the estimated arrival date. If I was you, I'd go ahead and customize that code to make sure that that part is really featured and you include, yes, it delivers before Christmas, if of course that's possible. You don't want to lie to people, but people want to know that before they place orders now. Some other things you could do to get creative with your holiday promotions on your homepage of your website, definitely change out your image sliders. Definitely want to have fun, get creative with this. Some people that are in the course, including Laura, who does all of our own web design, she's putting like snow falling on the top half of our websites, kind of making it look more interactive, making it match the theme of the holidays, and of course having those holiday specific coupon codes. So some other things you might want to do to get creative. It's a little late now, being I'm making this video 10 days before Christmas, but things like 12 days of Christmas sales, things like Christmas Eve and then Christmas Day sales, and then of course from Christmas Day leading into New Year's, you can plan a whole nother promotion around the New Year's sale. If you're watching this video, and you have at least 10 days right now before Christmas, it's plenty of time to put together a quick promotion, to customize your site, to increase your conversion rates. So just wanted to make sure that you are aware of that, and that of course it's something you should be doing, whether you're making 50,000 in sales a month or making 1,000 in sales a month, right? Either way, it's going to boost you up. So go ahead. I just go to your site right now. If you're already running a store, go to Shopify, make those modifications, and then come back and we'll get into this week's episode of Dropship Weekly. All right, so let's start this week off just by saying congratulations to Latina. She's been pretty active in the Facebook group, which is awesome. And he or she said, okay, so my new store has been averaging a sale a day since 5 days after opening it about 2 weeks ago, which is awesome. She said, today I got 2 sales and the profit is crazy. I'm seriously in disbelief over this. Now about belief, I'm not sharing this to boast, but I'm sharing it to encourage others because it's possible. So listen, Latina has been posting a lot, like I said. She tried a different store. She learned a lot going through that experience, which is bound to happen. Even though I'm giving you a blueprint, you're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna think things are so clear in your head. Then you're gonna realize like, oh, I can't believe I missed that, or I can't believe I didn't take this into account. And just by doing that with her second store, Latina is doing awesome. Great margins, great sales. So congratulations, and seriously, you deserve it. So again, congratulations to Latina. Next, I want to talk about basically optimizing your site, right? About optimizing it, about monitoring it, about making changes based on things that'll get your conversion rate up. And this post right here is from Gianni, and it says, hey DSL fam, after just a small tweak last night before going to bed, I woke up to not 1, but 2 cha-chings. And if you don't know what that means, use Shopify. Every time you get a sale, your phone will make a cha-ching sound. It's amazing. But yeah, Gianni did this, made a couple tweaks, got 2 sales overnight. And they said for 2 weeks, they were getting lots of clicks, plenty of visitors, but plenty of abandoned carts. People weren't finalizing it. They weren't taking out their credit card. And what the change was that resulted in a higher conversion rate was changing it so when someone clicks add to cart, instead of just adding it to the cart and having the little 1 come up next to the shopping cart in the top right, it went straight to the actual the cart page with the item in the cart. People were more likely to complete their conversions. It makes sense to do this on a lot of stores. So definitely a tweak you might want to try in your own store. And yeah, there's plenty of other things like this that you'll notice by monitoring what your traffic is doing. Of course, you could do this through Google Analytics and of course through Lucky Orange. Ernest, one of our coaches, made a really good video on Lucky Orange a few weeks ago. So I'm going to link to that one below this video as well. That'll definitely help you. Next, I have another post from Latina, and here she said, if you do the on-page SEO stuff suggested by Anton Crowley, you could be like me and have visitors and sales on your site without even running ads. Yes, that's right. 1 day total profit without any ad spend. Folks, this is for real. And I wanted to draw attention to this because I do have SEO information in Dropship Lifestyle. Not that much because honestly, we don't do that much. But as you could see, just the on-page stuff that we do will lead to free traffic, will lead to free sales. So if you haven't rewatched Module 6 in a while, which is about traffic, go back, watch the SEO section, do the on-page things that I recommend. And also, let me know if you are part of Dropship Lifestyle and you want more SEO content. Let me know, because even though I don't do it myself, I have a lot of friends that are, very well respected in the SEO community. A lot of them run big e-commerce stores, and basically creating an e-commerce SEO course is something that I could partner with someone on or work on. So let me know if you want that in the comments below this video and we can make it happen. For now, as you can see, just doing what I already teach in Module 6 will get you results. Now, I want to get into some questions here, and this one is from Momin, and the question is, can I build my store via WordPress instead of Shopify, or do I always need Shopify? And I mean, the answer is you could build your store using anything, right? You can use WordPress, you can use Joomla, you can use Volusion, you can use BigCommerce, you can use Yahoo Stores, you can use Magento, you can use one of the, I don't even know how many, probably dozens of different platforms, but you should use Shopify, not only because we teach on Shopify, not only because our dropshipping theme was built on Shopify, but because I'm telling you, I've used all the other platforms and Shopify is hands down the most user-friendly, the most just customizable, and it's the best. I mean, hands down, there's no reason to use anything else. If you're thinking of using WordPress instead of Shopify because Shopify costs $29 a month, you have to get past that. Get over that mental block. It's $29 a month and you're building a business that should be making you thousands a month. It's well worth that small fee, okay? If you're thinking of it as like you're going to pay them just to pay them and give them money every month and you're going to lose the money, total wrong mindset. You shouldn't be building a business yet. You're paying them because they're making it easier on you. And again, hands down, they're the best. You should go with them. Next is from Wyatt, and Wyatt said, just a few finishing touches and I'm about ready to run ads. Wyatt has about 45 products on the site divided into 6 collections, and the question is, should I start ads or wait to beef up the site more? Go for it. Listen, money loves speed. You should launch now. You can always add more products to your store, which, as you know, you should be doing. Those products will eventually get traffic, but if you want to start making sales sooner than later, get those PLAs going, get traffic to your site, and like I mentioned earlier, monitor that traffic so you can make improvements, get your conversion rates up, and start making good margins. The next thing that I wanted to address in this video, just really quick, it's something that's come up, I don't know how many times in the past 4 years since I launched Dropship Lifestyle, but this post is from Shane, and it says, do you ever share with other people what your niche or website is? My partner and I have a little disagreement. He feels like we should share our website and niche during e-commerce meetup events in order to receive feedback and ideas. I feel like it's best not to share that because of the threat of being copied. And I'll still be getting general advice and help at e-commerce events without sharing this info. What are your opinions? Now, there were a bunch of comments on this thread, and some of them were like, yeah, if anyone's going to copy your idea, they're going to fail because, they're not original enough. And listen, while I love that mentality, with our communities, right? With Dropship Lifestyle, of course, it's not a rule. If you want to share what you're selling, go ahead, post your website. There's no rule that you can't share it. I personally don't share it, and I don't recommend sharing your own because we used to do that. It used to be more open where everyone would share their websites, and guess what? People got copied. And I know it feels like we're this small, tight-knit community, which is definitely what I feel like we are. If you go to our Facebook group, you go to our forum, you come to our live events, you're usually interacting with 100 or so people. They're like, even if you look on the Facebook group, for example, maybe 100 people or so post regularly, but if you look at how many people are in that group, there's about 2,700, right? So if you were to share your website, you're gonna get copied, and it's as simple as that. As far as like the whole scarcity mentality thing, and you shouldn't be afraid of people copying you, I mean, I agree to an extent, but why just put yourself out there, and be like, hey guys, look what I'm doing, it's working great. You're gonna get copied. So my whole thing is, yes, the people that copy you probably won't succeed, but if you look at how many people are going to see your site if you share it in one of our communities, there's a lot of smart people and a lot of them that don't post. I wish I could say they didn't exist, but the truth is someone that knows what they're doing probably will copy you if you're showing, you just did $100,000 a month in sales and this is my website, and they know exactly the model that you're using. So I think you're better off not showing it. Now, as far as getting specific advice on your niche, yes, we do have all the Dropship Lifestyle coaches. Trust me, these are people that are very well respected in the community. These are friends of mine. These are people that are not going to rip you off. So definitely it makes sense to share it with them. Same thing when you're contacting anyone on my team or support.
we're not going to copy you. And this is where it gets really tricky, because I get, again, that whole feeling of like, hey, we're all a community, we're in this together, and that's what I want it to be. But there's people that have been part of Dropship Lifestyle for years that have asked me, even recently, that have asked me like, oh, Anton, like, aren't you launching all these stores? You have data like based on, all the student screenshots. A lot of people share their analytics with me. Like, they're like, oh, Anton, you know what works. You know the best stores. You know the best suppliers. Why aren't you just copying them all? And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, people are paying me so I could train them how to do this. I'm not going to turn around and steal their ideas. So even though, again, I get the mentality that like it should be this open thing, at the end of the day, not everyone feels that way. So unfortunately, share your niche ideas. If you feel comfortable in person, go for it. If you feel comfortable with our coaches or my team, I'm telling you, I can protect you that way. But be careful when you expose yourself to 3,000 people at the same time. Okay, just wanted to clear up my thought process on that. But of course, there is no rule that you can't show it. I just think it's a bad idea. Moving forward, guys, let's get into a couple successes of this week. Here we have a post from Clinton, and I love this. It was 2 orders for $894, and Clinton said, haha, love this. Taking a phone order while having my lunch at my regular job. Not bad. Don't know how much you make at your regular job, but I'm sure the margin on this was pretty sweet. Not a bad little pay raise for yourself, right? So great job. Congratulations. Next, we have this post from Melissa, and Melissa says, making sales is so fun. It's like a video game that makes money, and now I just need to get good at it. I love it, and first of all, congratulations on the sales, Melissa. And this is the exact mentality that I have. Like, I'm a big video game guy, I guess. Still got the Xbox, still play games, and I totally agree. Like, business as a whole is a game, and once you could figure it out, and you only get better, right? And the better you get, the more you level up, the more money you make. Love the mentality, and yeah, keep improving. Find those cheat sheets that we offer. Next, we have this post from Christine, and she said, I know it's not thousands like many of you have, but I'm definitely proud and definitely happy to be a part of Dropship Lifestyle. Have a wonderful week. So you too, Christine, and congratulations. I don't know if these are your first 2 sales, but $1,000 in a day, not bad at all. So congratulations. And yeah, you got to start somewhere, right? And $1,000 in a day is not a bad place to start. Next, we have a tip, and this is from Susan. And she said, in case you were wondering how to set yourself apart from the competition, my answer is customer service. Just in my daily life in the past week, the lack of customer service has been evident multiple times in dealing with companies. It is unbelievable to me that companies are in business, yet could care less if you come back to do business with them again. I think DSL veterans in here will agree and have proven the necessity of customer service for a successful store. And Susan, this is so true. This is why in Dropship Lifestyle, I really stress on this so much, but I still get this now. We have people that call our stores and they place orders simply because we pick up. Even if we're not the first person that they call, they'll say, oh, wow, I can't believe you answered. I just called 2 of your competitors and they won't call me back or answer the phone. Like, just doing that will increase your conversion rates. So yeah, getting back to people on the phone right away if they leave voicemails, answering the phone when it rings, having live chat, using customer service, and of course, respecting your customers, right? That's the biggest thing. But just the speed. Again, I said it earlier, money loves speed. This is another example where if you're on top of things, you will close more deals and your store will just naturally make more money. Next, I just wanted to share this picture. I love it. Thank you for sharing it, Jason. He's got some DSL swag with his girlfriend. And listen, if anyone else wants some of this swag, make sure you're part of our 12 Days of Christmas promotion. We're going to be doing some promotions with the t-shirts, the books, the pens, the glasses, all the stuff we got. We're not selling it, but we're going to be including it with some stuff a little bit later on towards Christmas. So I will link that up below as well. And with that being said, guys, that's going to wrap up this episode of Dropship Weekly. If you are not part of our communities already, I highly recommend going through our free mini course. It's 10 days of video lessons. It'll give you a great understanding for what it is we do here, my whole approach to dropshipping, the only way to dropship profitably. Click that button that says register now if you are on YouTube. If you're on Facebook, I'll link it up below. Great way to really find out if dropshipping is for you or not and get a bunch of great free tips. So get that done, guys, and I will see you next week for Dropship Weekly. Have a great week, everybody.